Everyone, it's Holly and I'm back with another Top 5 Wednesday video, and this week's topic is Top 5 Authors You Want to Meet, and so excited. I've actually never met an author. Where I live, we don't get a lot of like author visits, especially for like YA and stuff. Speaking of her, Colleen Hoover. I want to meet Colleen Hoover so much. I love her books. I've read them all now. That's so true, actually. I've not read Never Never. That's a lie. Lies. So I've not read them all. But I really enjoy her, and I follow her on social media, like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and she is hilarious, and I think she would just be like a really fun person to meet, and she seems like the kind of person that would like make you feel welcomed at like an author signing or something like that. And she still, despite the amount of success she has had, I feel like she is so down to earth and is just so grateful for what she has had. And she has a pet pig. Come on, I want a pet pig, but I want a pet potbelly pig. It's been like, this is weird. I'm going to share something about myself. I feel like I may have shared this before. I don't know. Since I was a little kid, I've wanted a potbelly pig, and I want to race it like at the fair, even though I understand that those are run by like one group of people that own all the pigs. I get that, but like I want a potbelly pig. Next is Sarah McLean. She is a romance novelist, and again, she is just a fun, funny person. I feel like we would get along really well. I think we have similar thought processes and opinions on things. Whenever she goes on DVSA podcast, she is like, I love those episodes. I just want her to have her own podcast. She's like an advocate for the romance novel genre, and I think all authors are. I think by being an author in a genre, you in a way become an advocate for it, but she like actively writes and fights for the genre, and I just really like her and I really like her stories, and I think it would be fun to like get in her head and be able to talk to her about her characters. Next is Jennifer L. Armentrout, of course. Again, I follow her on social media. I follow most of these people on social media. She's hilarious. I love her Instagram posts. They're usually funny. And again, I love her books. I haven't read them all, but I've read a lot of them. And she grips me in a way that just surprises me every time. And just like, how can you consistently write books as good? I just like, your brain is just amazing, and I just again feel like she'd be a really fun person, and she has a really great relationship with her fans, and respect. Next is Alice Clayton, and she seems really funny, so I would like to meet her. I don't know, maybe I like impose her and like, or confuse her and her, like conflate, is that the right word? I conflate her and her characters, so I feel like I assume she would be like her characters, but come on, you can't write funny people like that and not be funny, like, really. And the last one, and the one that I want to meet most of all, is Sophie Kinsella. I have wanted to meet her since I started reading the Shopaholic books, since before I even really realized that you could meet authors and have that kind of interaction. I know I posted my book memories for Confessions of a Shopaholic earlier this month, and I don't remember if I talked about this in that video, but that book changed my life, and I feel like it's such a weird book to say that about, but it did. And so by extension, she changed my life, and I'm not crying, like I'm not gonna cry, my throat is just all messed up. Be able to meet somebody that had such a profound impact on you would be amazing. On a side note, bonus one, meeting Frances Hodgson Burnett, who wrote The Secret Garden and A Little Princess, would probably be pretty awesome too. She's no longer with us, of course, because I like both of those stories. The Secret Garden is my favorite book. I love it, and she was a pretty big writer advocate in her time. She was, my understanding is she was a huge part of how copyright that we know it today and rights to writers and all of that exists, and so props to her. Yeah, so those are the top 5 authors I would like to meet. If you want to check out any other Top 5 Wednesday videos, I will leave a link to the Goodreads group in the description below. And if you want to talk about any authors you want to meet, or if you've met any authors and want to talk about that, feel free to let me know so I can live vicariously through you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!